There are many dangerous animals in the world that can harm humans and other living things. Today, we'll discuss some of the world's deadliest and most venomous snakes. There are 7 varieties of deadly and dangerous snakes. Number 1. Inland Taipan. It is a highly poisonous snake of the Taipan genus found in arid areas of eastern Australia. The Inland Taipan is not only a venomous snake, but it is considered a poisonous snake by many people. Its poison is more poisonous than snakes in any land or even sea serpent. Although it is a highly venomous and powerful attacker, it is said that this snake has a habit of feeling shame, which can be translated as fear. It likes to hide, and it does not like to be disturbed. If it is provoked, the provoker will definitely like its action against the particular provocation. After the provocation from its enemy, it always starts with a warning shown by raising its body forward and making the shape of the letter S. In case the enemy is not afraid of that warning, then the real attack starts from there. This is an extremely fast and agile snake species that can strike instantly and correctly, and will frequently bite up to 8 times in one attack, causing poison to spread in plenty in its enemy's body. A hazardous snake. Unlike other snakes that bite quickly and wait for the venom to spread, these snakes can survive for more than 10 to 15 years if properly cared for. It is difficult to predict how long they can live in the wild. Females can lay 1 to 25 eggs, which hatch after 2 months. Their egg laying is even affected by the food they ingest. Number 2. The yellow-bellied sea snake. Unlike other snakes, spends practically its whole existence in the water, battling to survive on the seashore. This snake only eats fish, which can be living or dead. It is a sea snake with a long head compared to its body. The upper half of the body is black and brown, with a dramatic gradient to yellow in the lower half. The paddle-shaped tail is yellow with black dot or stripes. Body components are small, smooth, and hexagonal in shape, with huge, regular scalp patches. It has a big eye with a brown-black center. It is a snake that is not easily seen. Its appearance is most common when it is unwell, possibly due to an inability to endure marine activities. Even in this form, it is still deadly to humans. If you are bitten by this snake, you will have muscle pain and stiffness, stinging eyelids, drowsiness, and vomiting. This poison can also induce full paralysis and death. Anyone who believes they have been bitten by a yellow sea snake should seek medical assistance right once, even if the bite appears to be minor. Point to note, sea snake bites are initially painless and do not show indicators of swelling or color. Du Bois sea snake is ranked 3rd. It is a snake that lives in the sea all the time. It does not need to come up to breathe in order to return to the water. It can stay in the water for up to 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is due to the fact that their lungs are lengthy and spread out across the entire body, allowing for good gas circulation and the ability to take care of its air for an extended period of time. When these snakes are submerged, nasal valves prevent air from entering the lungs. These nasal valves help in breathing by opening inwards. These sea snakes contain glands that aid in their adaptation to the salty environment. In addition, unlike earth snakes, they have the ability to peel off their skin every 2 weeks. These male snakes differ from those found on the ground in that they have 2 male organs termed hemipenes, each of which is an independent working organ. However, only one is utilized during mating. The crossing takes a long time, and these snakes must come out during the act of intercourse, allowing them to be on the water looking at the sky. A female snake regulates her breathing, and the male is dragged by the hemipenis while swimming up. Males can't get away with it after they have finished the act. Their pregnancies endure 6 to 7 months, and deliveries to occur between March and June, according to the study. Number 4. Eastern brown snake. If you are bitten by this snake, there will be no acute pain, but you should consult a doctor right once. A person should be treated as soon as possible because the poison spreads swiftly and is extremely hazardous to the human body. Many people are bitten by this snake, particularly when it is attempting to kill them. When there is a considerable distance between the snake and humans, the snake prefers to run to defend itself. The issue arises when one wishes to restart the searcher after it has been killed. Farmers and breeders are the most vulnerable to the snake since it prefers to live in areas with insects and small animals such as rats. These snakes are categorized as cannibalistic, which indicates they have the ability to consume other animals. This is particularly true when a snake of the same species is caught and housed in the same enclosure as the captured snake. If there is a lack of food, it will kill and consume the other snake. After mating, the female can produce up to 25 eggs. It prefers to use rabbit holes in the wild, and they frequently share nests. For example, if the female of one of them found another female of the same species dozing off in a hole, it may continue to lay eggs in the same nest. The fifth one is C, a kind of snake that lives in the woods or on trees, and it is known by different names such as ingol or sukutu. They are brown in color and belong to the scientific family Colubridae. Most of the southern Sahara Desert is home to these snakes. This snake can grow to a length of more than 180 centimeters, but its normal length is between 100 and 160 centimeters. Its eyes are large, and its skull has a deep egg shape. The dorsal scales have rather considerable elevations and are both thin and thick. Males are green in color with black or blue scale edges, but females can also be brown with black edges. Because of its powerful toxicity and ability to expand its mouth to 170 degrees while biting, the boomslang snake poses a serious threat to humans, so they can ingest enough poison in one bite to kill an adult. Although this poison works slowly, the symptoms don't start to show up for several hours. Because of this, the person has ample time to get to the hospital and receive care promptly. According to statistics, many persons who are bitten by the snake pass away. The pain from being bitten is not severe, and many people disregard it because it takes time for the poison to spread. Its poison, a toxin, keeps the blood from clotting and, when necessary, causes internal and external bleeding. Fortunately, this snake does not attack suddenly. Instead, if the opportunity arises, it will hide or flee at all costs. This snake can lift itself and lengthen its neck like a fox or a cobra if it feels threatened. This snake enjoys soaking up the sun during the day because they reside in trees, consume eggs, chameleons, lizards, frogs, and other animals. Number 6. Barbel amarilla or Bothripsade rox. It is a snake with a popular nickname yellowchin in southern countries of America. It is a large and famous snake with a strong venom and loves to enter in the settlements, especially in the Ryukyu Islands. If it bites you, for example, there is a lot of pain, and its poison is dangerous too. These snakes prefer to eat birds, frogs, lizards, and even rabbits. Its parentage is very brave as they are able to give birth to 80 children at once. Once they have finished mating, the female with the babies in her womb makes trips chasing the sun whenever there is a chance and can stay with babies in the womb for months. The main victims of these snakes are coffee and banana farmers because the snakes they like to go to these fields to hunt rats and rabbits. Snakes of this type that are on the search lay down silently for a long time once they have secured themselves, and it is here that many farmers get bitten by stepping on them since they bite quickly and spew out a lot of poison. If you are bitten by this snake, blood will flow continually, and the toxin will cause lung damage, complete failure to function, and death. Number 7. Viper or Atheris acuminate. Vipers are venomous snake species that belong to the family Viperidae. Another species goes by the names buffet and moma. These snakes have large, triangular-shaped heads and short tails, and are not particularly lengthy in comparison to other snakes. Usually, the ridges on their scales can resemble thorns, if only partially closed. Optics resembles vertical vaccinations. When a viper bites, the poison is injected into the body through 2 holes in canals. These carvings are sleeping against the ceiling with their mouth closed. However, as it opens its large mouth, it darts forward to inject. Toxins are removed from the glands by the muscles that seal the mouth. Vipers are slow, and as a result, they are in the group of endangered animals. This means animals are considered to be facing a very high risk of extinction in the wild. And this is because they are camouflaged and remain still even as the opponent approaches. Stepping on it without seeing it can result in being bitten and poisoned. Viper's venom contains many enzymes that digest proteins proteases. This process causes severe pain, swelling, and tissue decay. Even if he recovers, the victim will stay and a scar. Other side effects include dizziness, walking without direction, urination urge, bowel movements, heavy tongue and eyes, and continuous bleeding.